mighty historians, or should I say mighty historian parents. Welcome to Back to School Night 2020, our most unusual back to school night yet. So I'm Adam Holland. I am your student's AP World History teacher. And I've got to say, as we are 3 weeks into the school year, what a joy and privilege and pleasure it has been to have your students in my class. I am amazed at their kindness, their respect, and their hard work that they've put into all of their work. And we've got a great semester ahead, and hopefully a great year. I hope to have your students all year long. And so here we go. Welcome to Back to School Night. Just a little bit of information about me. I'm a lifelong Santa Clarita resident. I'm a graduate of Saugus High School, a graduate of the Master's College, and it has been my joy to be teaching at West Ranch High School for the last 14 years. And it's had its ups and downs, and it's had its good days and bad days. But overall, I have loved almost every minute of being at West Ranch, and it's a joy to be back with your students. Even though we're in distance learning, it is a joy. And I am hopeful that we will be back in class, in person, very, very soon. So here we go on just some quick presentation on AP World History. So just maybe to step back from AP World History for a moment, I like to start each class with a quote of the day. And sometimes they're funny, sometimes they're full of wisdom and inspiration, many times it's a historical quote. On a good day, on a great day, it's all three. And just recently, we read this quote together by President Teddy Roosevelt. So here we go. We must dare to be great, and we must realize that greatness is the fruit of toil and sacrifice and high courage. And when I was done, or when we were done reading this quote, we talked, and I told the kids, it's such a great time in life when they're looking ahead. They're creating goals. They're thinking about which college they're going to, what career they want, and they're dreaming about what life will look like for them in the future. And I told them, hold on to those goals, hold on to those dreams. They're going to take a lot of work, but they're worth it. And so I hope that these little things that we can do are great for them to hold on to and take into the life that they have ahead, whether it's the next 3 years at West Ranch, college, or the rest of life. So here we go into AP World History. I present my class with the idea that we are looking at different parts of history, but what is the connection to today? And our time period for AP World is 1200, the year 1200 through present. And my big question, my essential question for the entire year is, how did we get here? How did we get here to 2020? And what was it about the past that brought us to this place? You have this event and this event and this event and this event and our present day. And they're almost like dominoes. One hits one and, they all just, in 2020, they all just fell down. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave it there anyway. But you can see the different units that we are going to be covering this year. And this semester, we're going to get up through Unit 5, Revolutions, and we're just going to cover half of that unit because there are two different types of revolutions in that unit. So we're going to pause or stop at one type of revolution and pick up in the spring on a different type of revolution. And so you can see, and one of the wonderful things about world history is we look at the entire world and we pull out different things. So, for example, Units 1 and 2, same time period, same world, but we're looking and pulling out different things. So for example, the first unit is just looking at kind of getting an idea of where the world is at 1200 and what's happening in the world, around the world. And then Unit 2 is looking at the connections around the world, and particularly through trade is how we're going to do that. And you can see throughout that there are a lot of similarities and threads throughout world history. So some of those themes, as you can see there, and I can see that my face is blocking Theme 5 and Theme 6, so I do apologize for that. But you can see we are pulling out those different themes that thread themselves through history. And so, we might, as we look at the whole world, we might study one theme here, another theme there, another theme there, and just see how they are all related, interconnected, and similar to each other. And so you can read those there. One of the wonderful things about AP World, and really the way we do history at West Ranch High School, is yes, we have content. Our goal, though, is not to just cover content. It's not, well, we've got to get through 1200 to 1450 for this unit and just cover content. It's content and skills. And these are skills, as you can see, skills that students are going to need in college, skills they're going to need in the rest of life. And you can look and see what those skills are. And really, when it comes to the AP exam, it's all skills. It's using the content to practice those skills. And so both merge together in what is a beautiful AP World History. And students will find that a lot of these themes and skills are going to be used in future AP History classes, whether that's AP US History, AP Gov, AP Econ. Some of those things are going to be threaded throughout the entire AP History courses. And we will, and just so you know, we are going to be practicing those things from August all the way to the test in May. And so these are things that students will not be perfect at right now, but as they practice and challenge themselves, they are going to become better and better over the course of the year. One of the big things in my class, and particularly for this moment in time, I've got three things, and I'm going to share the most important with you at this moment. Is I really want students to treat others the way they want to be treated, with kindness, to be nice to each other, to encourage each other. And so far what I see, I feel very privileged with the group of students I have. They are kind. They are respectful, both to myself and to each other. And I really, really appreciate that because this is a time of such division. And our students are already exhibiting that they do care about another person. And I think that really is what we need today. So this is a big one, and this is big when we are as a whole class and we're doing a whole class discussion. This is big when we're in breakout rooms and we're doing a small group discussion, or maybe we're working with a partner. Is really just treat others the way you want to be treated. And I think we all, we get it. We get it. Two others. The first is work hard and own your education. This is an AP class. And so it is not in stark contrast to our regular general education modern civilizations, but it is a bigger step up from that class. And so it will require hard work. And I really want students to invest in the class. I want them to see that their effort, their hard work pays off in a grade. And even if they don't get the grade they think they ought to, I want them to own their work, that they can say, you know what, I did my best, and I'm going to take whatever grade I get, and to learn from that. The goal of any education, the goal of my goal for your student over this year is that when they leave this class in June, that they feel that they're a better student and a better person for that. And so these things are to help them in that. So last but certainly not least is to participate and contribute. And from what I see, what I know about your student is they love to participate, they love to contribute, they want to be heard. And so I don't think that's going to be a problem at all with them participating and contributing. I will say Zoom does make it a little bit harder, especially for our students that are more shy or reserved, which is okay. And I think, like I said earlier, I'm hopeful we'll be back in class very, very soon. I am hopeful. Okay, two things, and I want to show you. I want to take you to my website. But if you need to get in touch with me, the best way is email. Definitely in this situation. So emails there. There's a way to email me through the school website, and you're welcome to do that. But there's my direct email. If you need that. And then I wanted to take you to my website just to show you. It's very basic, but there are some good things up there for your students to access and for you to access. And so here we go. Let's see if it works. I clicked. Come on. Come on. Isn't it sad when you talk to your computer? Give me a moment. And let's see if this works. Okay. There we go. You gotta love technology. Love it. Just kidding. Actually, it's okay. Anyway, welcome back to my website. I did have fun making it over the summer. And so here's the homepage. And there's just a couple links, to get to AP World History. Some more quotes. If you know me, I love quotes. I just love. That's all I can say. Anyway, I'm going to click on this link just because it works better on my computer. Okay, so this is the AP World History page. And if I scroll down, like I said, it's very, very basic. Students have access to Google Classroom, but if they needed a link for their period, it's already up here on the web page. Okay, we just talked about those. You are welcome to see those. These two things, Mrs. Pavletic, who's our other AP World History teacher, did an incredible job of creating these two resources. They still are works in progress, so one of them is not open at the moment, but I will be opening it as that is created. And I will say, just in terms of AP World, this is my second year teaching AP World. It's a great class. I have taught AP History, AP European History for about 10 years, and we transitioned as a school to AP World last year. And so this year, and so we only have AP World History for students. But I've taught the same skills, same exact tests, same exact way of writing over the last 10 years. It's just different content for me. Okay, so we started the year looking at and questioning, why do we study history? And we started with a video, and then we broke out into discussions and discussed as a group, individual groups, and I shouldn't say individual groups, small groups, and then broke into a whole group to discuss, why do we study history? And the thing I love about history is it's our history. It's the story of people. And that's what I love most, is looking at how people made decisions and how those impact us today. So great video that we started with that's there. And then I really wanted to highlight our daily agenda. And so at the bottom, I have put a Google slide, and each day before the kids are let into Zoom, they see a slide for the day, and it tells the agenda, it tells the homework, and what to expect. And it changes each day, certainly, of course. And you can come on and you can see, okay, what did my student do today or do in the past? And you can ask your student, I don't know any particular student name at the moment, hey Bob, what's SAQ? What does T mean? What does all that mean? Tell me about the developments in East Asia. So I hope that by putting this up, you can access what your students are learning and ask them about it. And especially, hey, did you do your homework? I know you have homework tonight. Did you do it? And checking in. And take an interest in their education. So you can see that there. But as I end, thank you for allowing me to teach your students this year. Like I said, we've started off in a very uncertain circumstances. I'm still hopeful we'll be back in class, maybe naively hopeful or ignorantly hopeful, but I've really enjoyed our time with your students. They're respectful, they're kind, they're appreciative, and I really do appreciate that. And I'm really thankful to have them this year. So thank you. I hope you have a good night, and any questions, just let me know. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye.